Have you ever wondered why you're so bad at PKing? Do you ever wonder why your favourite RuneScape YouTubers and Twitch streamers are so good at PKing? You ever wondered why there's people at the Grand Exchange all day knocking the shit out of you consistently, and you are just getting poorer and poorer whilst they're making more and more money off you? Do you want to know the secret to actually making money whilst you PK? If you think the answer to those questions is working hard, practicing for hours upon hours every day, perfecting your skills in safe combat zones like LMS and Clan Wars, learning how to do the different mechanics of the game, such as one ticking, triple eating, etc., then you're fucking wrong. It's nothing to do with that. That's all what they want you to think, right? That's what Torvesta wants you to think, and that's why you're remaining poor and he's remaining rich. Yeah? Do you think about that? So, I've got you. Don't worry. As ever, Jim will fix it. And here is a comprehensive guide on how to actually PK in RuneScape in 2021. Now, the real key to knowing how to PK in Old School Runescape is knowing what excuse to use at the correct time. There's nothing more important than having your list of excuses ready to go and triggering them at the correct time when PKing. This is a fact, right? And I can attest this. No one in Old School RuneScape has ever died to an opponent because their opponent was better than them. It's never happened. Please show me a clip of that happening. I've never fucking seen it. It doesn't exist. It's never happened to me. It's never happened to anyone. So you have to make sure that your excuse is ready to go on the off chance that you might die. To start off, we have the classic. It's the all reliable. It's tried. It's tested. It's been around since before RuneScape and it'll be around after RuneScape. I'm talking, of course, about lag. Just saying lag, it just makes everyone know that, oh shit, okay, his latency's a bit struggling. His mum's probably on Netflix, watching something raunchy. And that's why he's struggling to PK. But obviously nobody can move out of the mum's basement. How is that even possible? So that's what you have to do. You have to say lag. Maybe even throw in, someone's downloading something, someone's streaming something, my internet's been cut, I'm playing on a fucking mobile, I'm tethering. Or, just spice it up a little bit, but don't forget, lag is the core element of this. Fact. If you put more G's at the end of the word, the laggier you actually are. So if you just say LA, then hold down the G key, and get 50 G's on the screen, it goes off the screen. Everybody knows that you're so laggy that you couldn't possibly have not died. You're just so laggy. Why else would you put so many G's there instead of actually, clicking your fucking food? You wouldn't have done it. It's cap. That's a cap. So that's number one. Number two, and this is a personal one that I really like. It's just saying 8, as in I did eat. I did click the food. Jagex, thank you very much. I'm letting my opponent know that I ate. But apparently I didn't. So I only died because the game got it wrong, because I got it wrong. Next up, and this is one that I really do like as well, it's risked. Because first and foremost, right, it's 2021, nobody fucking risks it anymore, yeah? You're a mug if you do You're a mug if you do it, and you're a mug if you say it. However, what this does do is an excuse. It lets you get into your opponent's head and tell them that you weren't taking them seriously at all, and that's why you were risking your HP, because you were so confident in your success that they just got a lucky hit. Now, what we've done here is we've gone through some of the reasons what happens when you die. Also, lag can be used, if you're not performing very well in the fight. Here's a few excuses to use when you're mid-fight, and you're not quite getting the kill, or you're not performing at your best, okay? So I think first and foremost with this one, what I would say is just say, I'm not warmed up yet. And that's a really good one. It means that you can sort of say, I'm not, I will get better, but I'm just not there yet. I personally, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I can see why people say it. So it's there to use. Another one is just to say chanced all the time, especially if you spec your opponent on full HP and they've got protect from melee up and you're specking them with G-Maul. Make sure you say chanced. Just nobody is chanced anymore because nobody risks anymore. But saying chanced makes everybody around you think that, there was a chance that you could have died there. This guy's actually pretty good if he managed to chance you in 2021. I think a classic excuse, and I think it was Torvesta who conned this one, just say that you have a new mouse. So I am actually much better. I've just got a new mouse. That's why I can't click. Or a new keyboard. There's a couple of other things that you can do when your opponent is really good. And this is really important, okay? So I want you to get your notepad up and get typing, yeah? Accuse your opponent of cheating. It's that simple. Just say that AHK are using a client. And you know what? Half the time they will be. In 2021, everybody's cheating. Everybody's using some sort of plugin or client to switch for them, to eat for them, to tell them what prayer to use. So feel free to call people out for it. In fact, I encourage it, even if they're not fucking doing it. Even if they're 8-ticking a fucking AGS, call them out for using AHK and report them for it. I don't see an issue with that. Why would they have an issue if they've got nothing to hide? I don't mind being reported. But yeah, there's a good chance they probably are using one, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. I know I said that excuses was maybe the most important way to PK, but that's because I've only just thought of this incredible tip that I can give you to help you get even better at PKing. In fact, it might even grow your penis 2 inches in real life. Well, you don't know till you try. Of course, I'm talking about subscribing to my YouTube channel. I know you're watching the videos, that's why the views keep going up, but the subscribers are going up suspiciously lower than the views. So, unless you're watching the video multiple times, consider subscribing. I'm going to try and make new videos at least once a fortnight, hopefully once a week, which, well, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and I will let you get back to learning how to PK like an absolute fucking god. Thank you. So now that we've covered the absolute basics, it's time to learn actually how to PK and the mechanics and that side of it, because I suppose it does have some level of importance, even if not that much. So first things first, what you need to do is install every single plugin that RuneLite has to offer and make sure everything's on your screen at the same time. Got to turn on my DDoS plugin, and then the RNG plugin, and now the AHK plugin, and now the Play the Game For You plugin, and now the Venezuelan gold farmer to take over my computer and PK for me plugin. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think I'm ready to go. Always aim to fight people at least 10 levels lower than you to ensure you have a better chance of success. This is something that you can see a lot of like the famous YouTubers and streamers doing, is that they fight these people who are a lot lower level than them. So it's a lot easier to kill them and requires a lot less skill and effort, but it also makes you look good. Never stay still in fights. Continue to move around consistently, even if it means that you don't hit your opponent back. Just click between 2, 3, 4 squares so your opponent has trouble hitting you, and eventually your recoil will do enough damage to them that you can Gmaul them out. It's a big brain play, and something that is absolutely slept on in the PK community. In the wilderness, always make sure you have at least 8 to 10 people with you at all times so that you can gangbang the fuck out of anybody you come across. I have been fallen in on by 7 or 8 level 110s and my level 80 just to make sure that I am gonna fucking die, which is a little bit pathetic, because if you can't kill someone 30 levels lower than you, maybe you should watch this guide and get better at PKing. This is a really important one, and this is a really, really important point. It's the last point in the video, and it's very important. So, something you really do need to understand about PK and to really have the full grasp of it is that it's not about fun, it's not about enjoying yourself, it's about killing people, it's about being better than someone else, or it's about having that person think that you're better than them. Now, what I mean by this is, everybody seems to AHK nowadays, so this means that you should use an AHK script in all your fights, because it's not about the challenge, the graft enjoyment, the improvement. It's just about pixels and having more pixels than other people, taking them off other people. So, the last tip is just AHK. You don't get banned for it. No one gets fucking banned for it. There's absolutely no reason for Jagex to ban anyone for it. So, yeah, and then even if you do get banned, right, even if you do get fucking banned, just say, oh, wasn't me playing my account, Jagex, oh, woo, and then they'll fucking unban you. It's easy. I don't know how everyone just doesn't do this. So there you have it. That's the comprehensive guide on PKing in 2021. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got to this point, please feel free to leave me a like, or drop a comment using your favourite excuse on why you died in a PvP world. And I'll see you all later. Take it easy.